is rooted. Now, finally, have it changed the way we live, work, and socialize? The COVID-19 pandemic remains a leading cause of deaths around the world. As efforts to curtail its spread intensify, the Federal Capital Territory Administration, FCTA, barred unvaccinated workers and visitors from its premises. The Senior Special Assistant to the FCT Minister on Monitoring, Inspection and Enforcement, Ikaro Atta, who heads the surveillance team, vowed that the enforcement will be sustained to ensure maximum compliance. So, I think do we speak?
No.
Okay. So, Julie, this is this a violating people's rights? It should be optional. Maybe if you want to take vaccinated or not.
Even in advanced countries of the world, we've been told that community health issues, that compulsion is not the right strategy. You need to talk to people, you need to cause them to see why they need this. After all, it's their lives at stake. You can't force people to go and take the jab.
I have to bring my green card.
You have to appeal to them. I've said before that Manchester United reserve goalkeeper, Henderson, when he contracted COVID-19, the manager of the club was asked that, can't you people force these players to take the vaccine? And he said, no, we can't. That it is their fundamental right to take it or refuse to take it. That they cannot force them. That's in a country where COVID-19 has taken far more lives than it has taken in Nigeria. And where even the spread is much more rampant. You can't even compare. They are light years ahead in terms of the spread of the disease than Nigeria. Yet, they are refusing to force people to take it. There will be some companies, private companies, saying, look, you either take it or don't come to work, even in Europe and America. Yes, I agree.
Private?
Yes. But government to say, no, you must take it or you'll be banished from work. No, that is, and even in our case, people have said that we have not reached that point when you can suddenly make this, start pressing the alarm button, because this is what I see us doing. There were some states that the federal government was trying to, I think even Ogun State was one of the states that declined that, no, we are not going to enforce it. Because the federal government was trying to get some states to compel people. They said, no, we won't go into that.
Even when the governor of Edo States.
How much of this thing have we done? The governor failed. How much of sensitization have we done? We have agencies that should lead sensitization. We are really not using them optimally. Instead, we think that we can simply force people.
In one case, I can understand why government is taking this position. The only problem I have with it is that there are not enough vaccination. They will not be able to vaccinate as many people as possible. So to compel, there are people that want to be vaccinated that they don't even have access to it because the number of vaccines that we have is not enough. I concede that. I concede that people have rights, so you cannot compel them to do things. But I want to stress that in Europe now, the tendency is moving towards compulsion. In France, in Belgium, now in Italy, you cannot enter some bars, restaurants, and some public places if you are not fully vaccinated.
No, that was better.
Because government is realizing that it is important for the society to be protected from those who don't want to. That's why you cannot enter a flight without masking up. You understand? Throughout the duration of that flight. You understand? There are some people that will say, oh, it's my right, I've been vaccinated, I don't want to wear a mask. And they will say, no, you can't go with this flight. So I think even in America, there is the Supreme Court, the federal government was taken to the Supreme Court because federal government wanted to introduce this kind of mandate. And some states went against it to say, look, you cannot compel us to say that
it's a human rights issue.
Do that. So it's a human rights issue. But I understand that more and more governments are moving towards that because there are some people who, for whatever reason,
Okay, quickly, let's take on phone from Abuja is a senior special assistant to the FCT minister. That's Ikaru Ata himself. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, my wonderful big brothers from Lagos. Wonderful time to join you again after a long time.
Okay.
All right. From what we've seen here, is it possible for you to ban workers from gaining access into their workplace because they are not vaccinated?
Yes, today have shown that it is possible. Possible in the sense that not just because they are not vaccinated, but the fundamental truth going forward that we have said and we are pushing forward is that one is optional. Vaccination is optional. Optional in the sense that if you don't want to take the vaccine because you believe in the theory of conspiracy as propagated by some religious leaders, you're okay. Just give us a negative COVID test result. Give us that test result.
That is expensive.
No. That's good.
Okay.
But in the interim, please, if you are coming in, 2 things you must bring. Either you bring a negative COVID-19 test result, or you give us a COVID-19 vaccination card. It's optional. Some don't believe in the test, and you can't force them to that. But just do a test, like the normal health test we do in every organization, whether civil servant, whether TVC, whether other areas here, do a medical report and let us certify that you are fit to work in.
Okay.
And throughout last week, we also commenced last week Monday, but we had a meeting, we said no, we can't comment. And we are anchoring what we are doing today on a circular issue. Last year, November, by the head of service, that no civil servant will enter any government office.
He has given us option.
But I think the option is good.
This has always been there.
I think the option
that
is
if
okay.
you don't want to do the test, show us that you are not infected.
Yes, if you don't, yes, the government has to do that.
That is the thing. Many people will prefer to do the test.
Better, yes.
That test is over 50,000.
It doesn't matter when you want to travel abroad, you do it.
See, some people would rather die than get vaccinated for religious beliefs and all that. I'm telling you. But they can do a test. If, for example, there are people who are traveling abroad. There are people who are traveling abroad who are refusing to do it, who are refusing to get vaccinated, but they are doing the test.
But even when they do tests, now, very soon you won't be able to travel without your card, though.
Let's get
it's very soon. They are going to some
even traveling itself is optional. Traveling is optional. You can choose not to travel, remain in your country. But the thing is, a fundamental issue, the fundamental right issue.
No, they're able to solve that one.
Is where governments, because I hear you talk about that they are moving towards it. If a country like America wants to force people, they will take them to court and they will lose.
They did.
They will lose. So this is the thing.
Thank you, Mayor.